Everybody calls him, right? Well, why wouldn't you?
It's my middle name.
So what do you see in this LSU defensive front, this LSU defense?
Defense. Matter of fact, LSU they're number 1, number 2 in the nation, so you know they got a very good defense because they won't be the rank that high. So they fly around. They're very big in the inside, and they backers like the past years is like the ringleaders of like the game. So they're very fast. They like to run the outside plays. They like to stuff the middle.
The offensive line, take anything away from last year's game, or still is it?
I mean, yeah, we look back every game, every opponent we played last year. We look at the game, the film last year, try to pick out some tips on that type of stuff. But we just take that game and see what we can work on, what we did wrong on that game, because typically teams that beat you at stuff that like last year, they try to do it to you again. So we go back to that game, try to look at little small stuff that they beat us on last year, try to fix those type of errors, and hopefully it help us out this game.
As an offense, when you have a game like this where there's no holding anything back anymore, stuff like that, like how much does that, how much does the prospect of that excite you guys?
To be honest, that process been like that since we lost to South Carolina. We was week in and week out. If you lose a game, we knew it was going to be over because the type of position that Florida was in. So since that type of time, we already knew that it's win or go home. So that's how our mindset is. That's how it's been for like the 5-6 weeks straight. So ain't no different mindset.
Well, Tyler Simmons said yesterday that there's been some plays you guys have that haven't run.
Yeah,
So there's the prospect of opening up the playbook maybe and kind of letting all that hang out.
Most definitely. We're going to open up the playbook. We're going to do a lot of different stuff too many people haven't seen just specifically for this game.
Saw you and Jamari rotating in the game on Saturday.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like you know, coming in and going out, and you might get out of a groove, or is that determined ahead of time, or how's that happen?
Oh yeah, that's determined ahead of time in practice. That was having to do it a week ago in practice. So it's never no big deal on that because I know Jamar's going to go in there and play good, and when it's my time to come, I'm gonna go in there and do what I can do. So it's not no big deal about that. Always be ready when your name's called. Knows you perform and do what you got to do. There's really no challenge or no big deal towards it.
And what's the nature like between y'all in practice, knowing that there's 4 of y'all playing guards, week in and week out, and is it a competitive nature or friendly, or what? How is that in practice?
Most definitely, it's a lot of competitiveness in like those type of days and those type of periods because we know we're rotating. But also we know we want our we're brotherhood. Like the offensive line is one of the units that has to be strong with the team. You got a strong offensive line and off the field, on and off the field. That's you can win a lot of games. So that's just the brotherhood. I want him to play good. He want me to play good. And anybody else that rotate in and out, we want each other to play good.
And then following up on your performance, I mean, how hard has it been for you personally come back with that ankle? Do you feel like you're getting back to 100%?
I feel like I'm getting back. I'm working week in and week out, just try to get best I can to get back 100%. But I'm feeling really good.
Solomon, what did they do? I mean, last year's game is last year, but what were they doing with their fronts last year?
Any typical SEC team, they feel like us. We feel like we can beat you straight up, so we're not going to do a lot of moving. We're not going to do a lot of this. We're just going to plug our gaps. We're going to have big guys stand in, a 4-down line, all type of stuff. You might move a few downs, and then on like typical SEC teams on 3rd down, they like to spread your guards and your tackles out so you can't get too much help. They like to make you fire down each other, like man on man. You got to win man on man on the inside and outside. So that's the type of thing that an SEC team does, or any typical team in the SEC.
I was going to ask you about Mercedes-Benz Stadium. I know you're a Florida guy, but you've been here at Georgia long enough. You've been in that building a few times. Is there a sentimental value to playing there?
Oh yeah, it's a great atmosphere. My first year, matter of fact, my first game here, my first year we played against North Carolina in the Georgia Dome, and I was like, wow, like I never seen no experience like that because never played an All-American game. Them All-American they played in Texas or wherever they played at, but playing in that game, well, even just traveling to that game, I was like, it's a dream come true. I'm blessed for the opportunity while I'm here right now. But then playing inside of the Mercedes-Benz Stadium is like no other feeling. Like our coach talked to us every day, like before practice even started. He was like, "There's not gonna be a better feeling that you're never gonna feel ever again." Like, yeah, the Rose Bowl was good, everything like that, going to that championship, but this SEC championship and playing inside that Mercedes-Benz Stadium is great. It's a great atmosphere. Like you're gonna remember it. You're gonna remember it all throughout your whole life.
When you go through Atlanta or drive by, do you get feelings or memories or flashbacks?
yeah.
And what's that? What goes through your mind when you see that place?
Every time I see it, I'm like, I want to get back there, and I got opportunity 3 years in a row to get back.
So Yeah, Andre Swift is an O-lineman blocking for him. Does he make your job easier?
Oh, yeah.
Is he a special running back in your
Oh
team?
yeah, he's DeAndre Swift, one of the best running backs I've done seen. But you know, Georgia is RBU, so I block for some of the best running back that's
Yeah.
gonna ever come out. That's gonna always be talked about. But yeah, DeAndre Swift, he's very special. He got his own aspects to the game that a lot of people can't do. Like when he cuts open field after the game, we'd be like, bro, how did you do that? You run at full speed. If I do that, I might tear something in my leg. But like he's just different back. He's a different guy.
So do you feel like he's underrated in a sense?
Oh yeah, a lot of underrated. But he's humble. He works. He don't talk. He just put all action on the field.
As a guy that goes against them in practice, how are J.R. Reed and Richard DeCount kind of different? How do their personalities sort of complement each other on the field?
See, Richard, my boy Richard, he's one of those. He's gonna come up and hit you. And Richard, he'll talk to you. He'll get in your head, and once he get in your head, and he sees that he's in your head, it's over with. After he talks to you, hit you, bang you up a few times, and you get up slow, he got you. He got you. But JR, he'll come down and hit you too. But JR is one of them quiet players. He just do his job. Don't really talk too much. He's a good leader on the team and everything. But that's just the difference between them. Like when Richard gets in your head, he's gonna go 100,000 miles per hour.
Some of the defensive guys yesterday said, like in practice, what LeCount brings is just, it's Richard being
Yeah,
Richard. Like,
yeah.
what is Richard being
It's
Richard
like
in practice?
he bring energy. Like when you see him, you just start smiling, you start laughing because the type of person he is on off the field. He's a great person to hang around off the field because he brings so much excitement and so much joy to you. And like it ain't no other feeling when you get around. You could be having a bad day, he come up bump you. You feel me? Just laugh and play around with him. Like he's just a great person.
They average 48, 47 points a game. LSU guys, a lot of people think that just for that reason you guys can't score with them if it came into that kind of thing. How does it? Is there pressure you feel on the offense to put up a lot of points in a game like this?
I mean, it's not pressure, but we got a goal that we always want to score amount of points every game. So yeah, they put up a lot of points, but that's on our defense, and we know our defense gonna control what they can control, and we control what we can control on offense. So we don't really pay too much attention to that because as long as we do our job, ain't no other better feeling from you doing your job and you get positive results out of it. So we don't really worry about what anybody says about how many points they score, how better their offense is in ours, all that type of stuff. We don't worry about that. We just go to work, put our head down, and keep chopping.
Jake said that he feels better in the dome. He feels like he can play faster on the turf. Does it feel different for linemen on the turf as well?
I don't really see, not for me, because I move the same speed on the turf and on the field, so ain't no bit different for me.
What about the way Jake's played in there? If you look at his numbers, they're
Yeah,
pretty incredible. What have you noticed about your offense in that place?
Yes, as you think about that, we really have had a lot of good games in that place because Jake Fromm, he's a great quarterback. He does his job. He attacks everything. So that's just the big part of it. He's a captain of the team and captain of the offense. So when he plays well, everybody plays well.